I'm not from here originally. My grandparents lived here for a long time. My parents moved here to help take care of them, and so I moved my family and my wife and kids. We moved here to be closer to everybody. We've been in LaGrange about 2 years. I moved around a lot. I spent my high school years in New Mexico, so that's kind of where I grew up really. And then I went out to California for college. I studied at the University of California. I got an MFA in creative writing. I've always been interested in writing and books and things like that. So I'm a part of the West Georgia Writers Group, and so I'm working on a novel. I also teach at Columbus State. I teach English and composition and occasionally creative writing or literature class or things like that too. When we first moved to the area, we got a little shelf at River Market Thrift down in Valley and just put some books on there, some extra ones we had, just to see if anyone would want to buy them. And it turned out we couldn't keep them on the shelves. People were really excited to have books, available in the area and stuff. And so after a few months, we thought, well, let's try this. Let's try to open a full store and see if it'll work. And so far it's been great. People have been really supportive and helpful and excited to have a bookstore back in town again. And so we felt really loved and supported by the community. And even with the pandemic, people have been really caring and really interested, trying to see how can we help you guys out? We want you to make it. Feeling really encouraged by everybody who comes in the store is just thrilled to have a bookstore again. So it's been great. It's nice to have a place to go to find people who are interested in the kinds of things that you are. It's nice to go and just have a conversation about books. Obviously, you can do that at the library, too. The library has been wonderful to us and very open and welcoming. But for me, it's just great to have someone come into the store and they're like, my son's really into all things Russia right now, and he really wants to know about Russian literature. What have you got? And so take him over to the classic shelves and talk about Nabokov and Turgenev and Dostoevsky and just have that conversation to talk about intellectual stuff, to talk about fun books you read as a kid and things like that. To just be around other people who are into books and literature and stuff is just an exciting place to be. I love being a matchmaker. So if someone comes in with a request or help me get my 8-year-old into reading, to be able to find through a bunch of questions the kinds of things that can pique their interest in reading and in literature and stuff, that's exciting. That's fun. When a kid leaves a store excited to read a book that they found here, it's hard to beat that feeling, to know that you're opening up a world of literature, a world of excitement, a world of learning, because it really begins young. There's a ton of research about how one of the best predictors of someone's success in college and beyond is whether they read for fun in high school or in middle school. And so really getting them on that wagon early is super important. And then reading has all these benefits too. There are lower instances of Alzheimer's among people who read frequently. There are people who read a book a week tend to be more affluent. They tend to be wealthier. They tend to have better relationships that last longer. So it's got all these sort of long-lasting rippling effects in community and in life and in people's success and their enjoyment of the world, And so to be able to open that door for people, it's a very satisfying, very thrilling place to be. I have a lot of favorite books. I really love Beloved by Toni Morrison. I love Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky. I really like, it's like asking me to choose my favorite child. There's so many great books out there. Compared to living in a huge city like Los Angeles or something, it's fun how interconnected everyone is, that if you know someone, you begin to know everyone, and through the connections that people have, and that the community really rallies around an idea that they love and support, and so far that's been true for us as well. We've really felt that people have come together to support us, and that's delightful, and I would argue not a thing that would happen in most places. I think LaGrange is unique in the way that people come together to support each other and take care of each other. I think that's a great thing about being here. I'm Josh Rigsby, and I'm the story of LaGrange.